Everyone, Mama Brewer here and back again with another video today. And today's video is going to be covering my daughter's Frozen birthday party. And she had her birthday party back in April and she's been obsessed with Frozen since she saw the very first movie. And it's very convenient to release this video now since Frozen 2 has just been released and we're very excited to watch Frozen 2 and I can't wait to see it. But if you guys have any birthday parties coming up that might be Frozen related, or even just have any snow-themed parties for Christmas coming up, you can use a few of these ideas that can apply to any Christmas or Frozen parties. So if you want any ideas, just stay tuned. So here we just have an overview of what the birthday looks like. And this picture on the far left here is a far away picture where you can see the table setups, how I have the tables that are longwise in the center of the room for the guests to sit at or for the kids to do activities at. I always have a giant picture on the wall like shown right here where the kids can have like a photo wall. Here, these two tables right here is what you see up close here and here where you can see the design on each one. The design above the table, this first wall hanging here came from the dollar store. I got lucky enough to find it at the Dollar Tree. This number 3 here is just a cardboard number 3 that I cut out from a box, and then the blue over it is just the sash that you would get at the dollar store. Streamer, sorry, it's streamer. And I just taped it on the back side, wrapped it around all the way at the top, and then taped it again on this side. And these are just 3 balloons that kind of match the colors. $1 for each bag of white, blue, and pink. And then these, of course, tablecloths came from the dollar store as well. I got this tablecloth here, came from Party City. I believe it was $3 for each one since it does have the Frozen theme on it. And then here you can see this photo booth or picture booth where we got to do our face paint, and there is a 50-cent board here. I'll go a little bit more in detail on the next slide about this, but I mainly want to give you guys an up-close view on the 2 tables and how I decorated above the tables, and there's 2 tables that you see right here. So on this slide, you guys will see this is the face painting booth, photo booth. I always want to call it a photo booth, but here, and this poster here is just a 50-cent poster that I got from Hobby Lobby. And these are all Google images that I found of like snowflakes or a deer, since they have Sven, the deer, on Frozen. And they also have Olaf and all different designs that I just found on Google. Cut them out, taped them to the poster. This black piece right here is actually a black tablecloth. And these 2 on each side here is 2 pink tablecloths I just hung up to look like curtains. And it's kind of set up to look like Anna's dress, since she has the darker blue, the black, and the fuchsia pink on Anna's dress. And then here you can see my daughter actually painting her face. She kept sneaking into the makeup. And it's good if you're going to do face painting at a party to get your paint around Halloween time, but kind of plan ahead. My kids' birthdays that coming year, and if I know we're going to be doing activities that involve face painting or costumes, I'll wait until like Halloween's over and I can either get their costumes on a discount after Halloween's finished, or I can get them like in May or June when there's no costumes at all. And so her Frozen dress she's wearing in this picture, I actually bought at Walmart online for I think $12, and normally during Halloween its full price is around $39 or $20 depending on where you shop at. So I got it for a little bit cheaper than I normally would since I bought it early. Also, up close you can see a little picture of what I tried to do. She wanted one of the pictures up here of the face paint. That's what she chose. And so I tried to do some magenta eyeshadow like Elsa, and then I did the face paint the best that I could. So do what you can with what you have and make the best of it. I thought this was a fun idea. And for the tablecloths, it was $1 each since I got them all at the dollar store. The face painting kit I got on a clearance sale, I believe after Halloween was over the year before. So I always stock up in advance on things I need. So it was like $1 for the face paint and $1 for each of the tablecloths. and then 50 cents for the poster board. So it's probably like a $5 area to do this little face painting area. So this slide here shows the karaoke setup that we had for her Frozen party. And this karaoke machine is actually my sister's, her aunt's, and my sister, her present for my daughter was a karaoke machine. So it was okay to bring it because if my daughter really liked it, she's going to go home with one at the end of the day. And this was so much fun. This took up probably the most of the time at the party. This party was like at least 5 or 6 hours, and karaoke was a good hour and a half, if not 2 hours of that party. And the kids just had a blast with it. Here you can see this right here, and then this right here. Those are both just dollar store tablecloths, and so is this one here. You can buy them in rectangular or in circular. It's just a circle tablecloth that's white, and then this long one here is actually a long rectangular tablecloth that I just kept folded in half, and I taped them all to the floor so that it wouldn't be a trip hazard for the kids. And then white balloons just to have, you know, a little bit of fun under the canopy over here. And then these Christmas lights that are actually just what my mom had in her garage. She ended up sending me to Atwood's to get some icicle lights the Christmas before. I knew she had them, and I just kept them at the birthday party in case I might use them, which I ended up using them for this little canopy idea, and I think it came out perfect. So the karaoke machine that we use, it also works by you use your phone and you use Bluetooth, and so you can Bluetooth whatever song, like Frozen, you want to play. And we just had this song in the background throughout the party, and when the kids wanted to do karaoke, we had it playing on full blast and turned it up a little bit. And little Princess Elsa over here got to sing Let It Go to her little heart's content. And notice our outfits. Kenzie is dressed up like Elsa, so I wanted to dress up like Anna. I was trying to find like a blue cardigan, so I'd be like wearing navy and fuchsia like Anna was wearing, but I didn't find a blue one, so I just wore a white one, and then I have like a little snowflake necklace on here. Do what you can with what you have. And I tried to coordinate our outfits to make us look Frozen themed. But anyways, this karaoke was probably the best part of the entire party, and she has a karaoke machine now, which she loves. She uses it as a nightlight, and she plays a bunch of Taylor Swift at home, and she dances around in her room with her microphone, and we got her even another microphone so that her and her brother can both play karaoke at home. So here on this slide, you guys will see just a little bit of how the face painting turned out. I tried my best to do an Olaf face painting job on my nephew's cheek here. I didn't do very well on the carrot nose, and the crayons I got for face painting, they weren't very fine tipped. They were kind of thicker. So that would be my suggestion. If you're going to do face painting, at least try to get like some, thinner tipped paintbrushes or crayons, or even sharpen them a little bit better so it doesn't turn out. I thought Olaf turned out really good except for his nose. And then my niece and my daughter both picked similar snowflakes on their cheeks. And my son, of course, Hayden, never likes face painting. He doesn't like anything to ever get on his face. He doesn't like being sticky. So he passed. He wouldn't let us do it. But he had a lot of fun watching us do face painting. And my daughter ended up even face painting my mom's face. And we let her just have the face painting kit when we were done. So she went to town and decorated her own face afterwards. I have a few pictures of that coming up later. But it was a blast. It was, like I said, I got the face paint after a Halloween sale on clearance. Time it right and you get all these supplies that you need at really good prices. And so I paid $1 for this giant face painting kit of all different colors. And it was definitely worth it. So what we have here is a game that I came up with. It's called Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And you can see this little card in the background here. It says, Do you want to build a snowman? I printed off this image from Google. I taped it to an index card, and I taped another index card that's folded in half to the back of it to kind of prop it up. And this is a game we came up with one year at our Christmas party for the kids to do, and they loved it so much now we do it every year for Christmas, and I thought it'd be a great game to include at her Frozen birthday party. Literally all you need is different sizes of marshmallows. A bag of marshmallows at the dollar store is $1, and then a bag of pretzels just to use as like the Olaf skeleton. You can use toothpicks with older kids, but I don't want younger kids having toothpicks and accidentally taking a bite and forgetting and stabbing themselves in the mouth. So use something that, you know, like pretzels, it's not going to hurt. If they take a bite out of it, it's just going to crunch and they're going to eat it. Here, these little tubes here that you see, it was $1 for a pack of 5 different colors at the dollar store so they can paint. You can see here some of the snowmen that they built. I think every kid did a different design. Kenzie tried to make Elsa. I think Judah tried to do a bendy one where so he pretty much used all black icing. And my son here, you can see his little snowman in his hand. Yeah, he's very meticulous, tried to do a face and the whole 9 yards and the buttons to make it look like a real snowman. This was a lot of fun. Like I said, this whole game was probably $3. This is a tray I already had, but you can go to the Dollar Tree and get this tray that has all the different dividing compartments on it for $1 at the Dollar Tree. And the tablecloth, of course, came from the dollar store for $1. Of course, it wouldn't be a birthday party if you didn't include the cake. This cake came from Walmart. I love their icing on their cakes at Walmart. It is amazing. It tastes so good. And this is an edible image cake, and they just kind of threw on the words, and I told them pick whatever colors as long as it matches, and I trust their judgment. We always do half vanilla, half chocolate. We do that because, you know, guests might have different preference. But one year we did a cupcake cake for an outdoor birthday party, and it was so easy to just pull off the cupcakes and go. I didn't have to get out a knife. I didn't have to cut anything up, and it was just easy cleanup. It was easy for the kids to run around and just eat as they were going, as they're playing. So we've done a cupcake cake every year since then. This came from Walmart. I believe this cake was $15 at the time when I bought it. It was $15. I don't know what the prices are now, but I thought it was pretty cheap. It's 24 cupcakes. It's 4 across by 6 long. So yeah, 24 cupcakes. My daughter here, she is stealing icing from her own cake. And I love the Walmart cakes. I don't care what anybody says, I love their icing. So good place to get all different kinds of images and wording written on your cake, and they'll work with you on whatever you need. So this slide is showing the game Pin the Nose on Olaf, and it came with 8 noses. I got this game for $4.99 from Party City, and I usually either go Party City or go to Amazon.com for these little Pin the Nose games. You can even make one yourself if you just want to draw an outline on a 50-cent poster board, and get some sticker paper for $4, and you can make whatever image you want on your Word document and then print the image on your sticker paper and cut it out, or you can just buy one for $4. Either way, you're going to spend around $5 on this game. And each kid had a blindfold and a nose. Some kids got 2 noses. And Kenzie, during the middle of this game, just took off running with her blindfold on like a crazy maniac. And we had to chase her down before she tripped or fell or something. But overall, this was a really fun game, really cheap game, and it also went with the theme. So if you ever want to try this out, go to Party City. So yeah, that's a wrap. And so here's just a few pictures of memories from the birthday party. You have a picture of me and the kids, and of course they were too wired up on sugar to want to sit down and give me a picture. So I had to hold them and say, geez, and they thought it was so much fun. Here's a picture of, you know, all the cousins, my sister's kids and my kids doing karaoke. Kenzie would not share the karaoke microphone with me. Didn't want me to do karaoke with her, but she handed it to Judah, and she could not wait for Callie and Judah to sing with her. And they had a blast of singing together. So this karaoke machine is probably the best part of the whole party. I said the next best part was probably the face painting, just because it's self-awareness for kids their age. They got to dress up, and when kids get to play dress up, they get to act like, you know, there's somebody else for a day. It's so much fun to do that. And here is my daughter doing my mom's makeup, and I have a whole video of that. But yeah, she just, for about 20-30 minutes, held my mom hostage, and she put makeup all over her arms, all over her face. So much fun. So if I were to give you guys any tips about birthday parties in general, for one, I do a lot of planning. Make sure I plan ahead so that I know what times of the year and where at to get supplies at the cheapest cost possible, so that you're not breaking the bank when you're getting all these supplies. And also for the birthday party, just go in it and try to just make it, do what you can with what you have. You know, it doesn't have to be the Elsa themed Disney licensed brand of everything for you to do an Elsa party. or on a party or frozen party. Just try to pick out the right colors and make things match and do the best you can, and you guys are going to have a blast. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.